Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine, and this is it's Tuesday, May 12th. But anyway, I mean it's time to talk about some cool stuff. I did not do a new magazine Monday yet. I have not done uh some other things. It's been busy. Once we get into the warm weather riding season, because they're all riding seasons. Once we get into the warm weather riding season, it really is like no rest, man. No rest for the weary. And it's a good thing, man. There's stuff going on every single weekend. There's stuff going on every weekday, practically, with bike nights and everything like that coming up. But usually what we do on here is we talk about the weekend events, updates, and stuff like that. Now, that information will come out tomorrow. If you're already on our email blast list, our text blast list, you'll get that stuff Wednesday on time, but it's Tuesday. So what we really want to talk about, if you guys weren't aware, is that it is Myrtle Beach Bike Rally time. All right, it really started the last weekend, but like most rallies, there's a lot of local folks. Some people go down for the whole week. I don't know. We've never done the whole week. We've always gone down and done, pretty much Wednesday through Saturday night and come home on Sunday. That's like the working man's bike rally, and with us here at the magazine, we got to do everything pre going down, do everything while we can do it while we're there, and then get the hell back out of there because we got stuff to do. So that's basically what we've got. I'm going down tomorrow morning, so this is like last minute stuff. Hey, let's talk about what's going on now. If you have not already picked up the May issue of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine, you need to, because it's chock full of cool stuff plus bike rally information. This month, the magazine features our friends at the Dirty Armadillo in Little River, South Carolina. They've got plenty of bike rally stuff going on, honestly, that started on the 8th and runs through the 17th. Things every day, live music. They're into line dancing and doing stuff like that. Honestly, there's a huge crowd for that. So they fill up every single night. Their bike nights are on Thursday. So they've got another one coming up that you should be at, and then there's Friday nights. There's all kinds of cool stuff going on, and we'll talk about that here in a minute because we're here to talk about bike rally stuff. We've got all kinds of cool stuff coming up. We've got the Full Throttle magazine, uh, Myrtle Beach Bike Rally hotspots. Sorry, I got tongue tied. I wanted to say fall rally for a second there, and we're not quite there. That's where we're getting to. Um, this is funny. Uh, social media. This is what you get on social media when you go to social media. There you go. Uh, I don't, right on. I'm the local drug dealer sent by Alfredo. He said, cool, man. Here in North America, we don't use meters, sir. So there's that. That's what you get with social media. We're going to delete that comment. That's why the print media is still number one, man. You can put this thing in your back pocket, in your saddlebag. You can refer to it at will, man. This ad is on page 25 forever. And so it's not like that with social media. We're forced to use it, so here we are today. But let's get down to business. Let's talk about the bike rally. Like I said, we've got some hot spots. We've got bike rally stuff going on. But before we get there, let's have a word from our sponsor of the day.
Hey guys, this is Jay with Left Lane Syndicate. You're watching the Carolina Full Throttle Magazine event update.
Mighty nice of Jay to lead us in like that. Now, Jay was down at the earlier part of the week because there was a performance bike show at Suck Bang Blow. I'm not sure if he's still going to be there this week, but Jay's a good dude, and we see him in enough stuff. We were just in the Outer Banks together. He was doing his booty run, and we were doing Outer Banks Bike Week stuff. So we kind of met in the middle, hung out for a little bit. Well, let's talk about Myrtle Beach Bike Rally hotspots. Like I mentioned, the Dirty Armadillo, Little River, South Carolina, man. Plenty of stuff going on there all week long. That is our front cover feature, man. So we're going to start off talking about them. They're also in cahoots with 17 Customs, which is also in Little River. Make sure you stop by and see them. But as you can see, they've got a full-on list of hold on a second. Reading comments over here. Official Cannonball. Wonder how much he wants for 3 meters of that shit. Hey, I mean, right on. Like probably at least a few wooden nickels or some bots or rupees or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. But Bike Week's here. Bike Rally. Oh, see, it's okay, guys. It's one of those really weird things. Like there's an entity that owns the phrase Bike Week, and then like everybody else wants to use Bike Rally. I don't know, man. I'm old. I use Bike Week, but it's a rest. So whatever it is, whatever you want to call the Myrtle Beach thing. Other people say it's Myrtle's Inlet. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna take this down up here as we talk about Little River. A lot of people, you see this shit in the comments all the time, man. Everybody goes, "Oh, you should rename this the Myrtle's Inlet Bike Rally." True, there's a lot of stuff going on in Myrtle's Inlet. Hell, we've got a bike show in Myrtle's Inlet as well. But the fact of it is, there is plenty of things going all the way up the strip, man. Now, if you want to go to the same place and stay there all day long, sure, go ahead and do that. But I thought this was about riding motorcycles. I'm not sure if you guys have forgotten about that part of it. It is not just about putting your kickstand down and having everybody look at your bike. I hate when people call my office. So there's things going on all up and down the coast, man. And Dirty Armadillo is one of. They're in Little River, but we also got we've got Beach Customs. They're doing like swap meets and they're doing cool stuff up there. We've got the Dollhouse. They've got bike week stuff. We've got Barefoot Landing. We all got. Let's talk. Let's get back. Let's go. Sorry, I just had to bring that up because it irks me, man. Because it's like people, I don't know. I like to go to different places every single time we go play. Let's go check something out. There's no reason to go to the same place and hang out there there's all kinds of cool stuff up and down the coast. Go ride your motorcycle. Go check it out. Here is some cool spots. Dirty Armadillo, Little River, South Carolina. As you can see, they've got plenty of stuff. Today is the 12th, man. So we're halfway through this list over here. So we're starting off right here. They've got live music starting again on the 14th, which is Thursday, sponsored by 17 Customs. They've got 2 bands a day, noon to 4 and 7 to 11, man. So whatever fits into your time frame. Now, it's kind of a funny thing. Now, when I'm in Myrtle Beach, I don't ride with a helmet on. It's okay. Everybody deserves that choice, whether you ride with a helmet or not, man. I'm good with you. Wear your helmet if you want to wear your helmet. Don't wear your helmet if you don't want to wear a helmet. We're all adults here. We should make that choice. But if you're not wearing a helmet, do not despair, because when you're going towards Dirty Armadillo, is literally on the North Carolina line, man. Again, a nice ride up there from wherever you are. And but you'll get to the parking lot before the North Carolina line. So do not fret. They've also got live music on Friday with, again, 2 bands, noon to 4 and 7-11. And then on the 16th again, man. So plenty of cool stuff going on at Dirty Armadillo. Man, this is a new hotspot. We went there in the fall, had a great time hanging out over there. They've got a large bike scene over there. So you should go check it out. May 15th, we started talking about bike shows, man. And we've got 2 of them. Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine bike shows going on during the rally. All right. The first one is Friday, May 15th. Now, this is our choppers and antique bike show. It's called Chop Suey. This is the 3rd one we've done, man. We've had a great time doing this, man. What we want to do is bring these choppers and antiques back to the beach. It's been overtaken by, baggers and sound competitions. And again, man, if that's your bag, baby, I am all right with it. But I love these old motorcycles. I know they're around there. You just got to give them somewhere to go hang out. So this is what we've done. Like I said, we get about 30 antiques and choppers every time we do this. It's growing every time. We do it at Barnacle Bill's in Myrtle's Inlet, right down. It's actually next door to the Beaver Bar. Everybody's familiar with this area. It is a great place. Look, they got cheap beer, man. Last year we were there, it was $3 beer, name brand stuff even. They've got good eats. We're going to be hanging out over there doing this bike show. Free registration 11 to 3 p.m. on Friday. Chrome Toaster Awards at 4 p.m. And now, when I'm talking about Chrome Toasters, I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember these things, but we do these Chrome Toasters straight out of the 70s and beyond. This one's a 70s model. They are hand pinstriped by Kristen at the Rebel Spirit. And these are the trophies. This is a free registration bike show for choppers and antiques. And this is the trophies. We've got 10 of these bad boys. And so come out there and hang out with us. Again, free registration. Come drink some cold, cheap beer, eat some good food, hang out with us, look at some old motorcycles. Like I said, very, very good time over there doing that. And it's just one of those things. God, I had something else to say about it, but we might get back around to it. Let's bring this back up here. So that's that one. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. It's sponsored by our good friends at Law Tigers, South Carolina. They're along with us every single time, man. They bring a couple of their own bikes. Jay's a good dude. Make sure you check them out if you're at the beach. The next day, which is Saturday, May 16th, is the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine Myrtle Beach Bike Rally Bike Show. Again, another free registration show. This is the fifth annual spring show. We do spring and fall, so this will be like we'll do a couple different ones. We'll do another one in the fall, man. But this is a great show. Free registration and cash prizes, guys. Now look, $200 best in show doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's a free registration, dude, come on, that's the deal. So that's the deal. Let's check the chop suey. Must see. Let's talk. Hey, there she is, the queen herself, the pinstriping queen. Look, look. It's kind of funny. Let me take this down here while she's not. These are our friends. They're local to us here in Thomasville, man, and we hang out whenever we get a chance. But this came about when we did the Mayhem event, and I needed something pinstripe. She had just started pinstriping stuff. I made her pinstripe a toaster at the event. Came through for us. Does a great job. Always grateful for her and her husband Zach, the Rebel Spirit. Look, if you're looking for custom parts, if you're looking for cool stuff, look up the Rebel Spirit. If you're on the website, it's the Rebel Spirit 1955. If you're on Instagram or YouTube or TikTok and Knickknack and all those things, make sure that you look up the Rebel Spirit, man, because they're cool. But yeah, pinstripe that for us. Very, very cool. While I've got this down, here is the trophy for the Bubba's show. Cool. I can make these custom trophies every single time. It's got to stand, so it'll stand up. I just don't have it with it, man. But this is the best in show. And like I said, man, this is a free registration bike show. Best in show is $200. The best in class, which we have like 11 classes, man, those things are all $50. Now, that might not cover your beer tab, but it'll make a dent in it, right? Free registration, cash prizes for those things. There's my good friend Dan Gafford. Dan always brings some cool stuff. By the way, Dan, I did get your message the other day. When I get off of here, I'll message you back. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, we should totally hook up while we're down there. Maybe grab a bite to eat, man. But yeah. Always cool times at these two. Now, like I said, the Chop Suey is a growing event, man. We'll get 20, 30 bikes of that thing every time, but it's a great time. Cool old motorcycles and the people that ride them. This show at Bubba's, which is sponsored by our friends at the Carolina Biker Lawyers, and they'll be on site as well. Bob and Sean, the Carolinas Biker Lawyers, will be there along with some of the biker lawyer gals. They'll be there signing autographs, taking pictures of people, cool stuff. They'll be on a lot too. But this Bubba's show, we absolutely jam this place full of motorcycles to where it's a problem parking every year. It's a beautiful problem to have. I ain't everybody gets in there. They're motorcycles, man. They'll park wherever. It's just one of those things. Don't be afraid. Come on in, get the stuff. And then see, look at this. Got some locals on here that know what they're talking about. Bubba's Bar and Grill. Now, and this is the other thing about it. Both Bubba's and Barnacle Bill's are 24/7, 365 local biker bars, man. They don't open up for a couple weeks during the rally just to take your money. This is where the locals go and party, man, and it is a great place. You could spend all week long at Bubba's. You could spend all week long at Barnacle Bill's. You're going to have a great time and great people. The bartenders are fantastic. The owner's great. It is one of those cool places you got to stop in. Yep, and absolutely, we will miss you having. It's funny, like we're local to each other. We hang out when we can, but we always end up going different directions to different events. They're going to the TMMR event in Tennessee, which I'm a little bit jealous about myself. But I got to do this bike week thing. They went last year, but my daughter was graduating from college, so I had to stay home. Apparently, you're not allowed to miss graduations for bike week, even if it is your job. But that's the deal. Make sure you check that out there. Look, they're back. Look at this. This is this is YouTube for you guys. This is what you get, man. Your PSA for that is buy print magazines and read them. You don't get weird messages and stuff like that. Moving right along. If you're already down at the rally, this has already started. Barefoot Landing in North Myrtle Beach. That is, like I said, This is not Myrtle's Inlet Bike Week. It still is Myrtle Beach bike rally. So up Barefoot Landing, they took a year off. They had new owners. They couldn't get it together. The vendor village is back, guys. It's back. It's not as big as it was in the late 1900s when we'd go over there and you'd spend all day looking at the vendors, but there's still plenty of cool stuff. As you can see, J&P Cycles, Coastal Moto, Cycle Solutions. You guys can read. There's a bunch of stuff on here that you've got to go check out at Barefoot Landing. Jonathan Allen, my man, headed to the beach Thursday, man. Well, hopefully we can run each other. We missed each other at the last event. I'm sure you're building something cool. My man, Jonathan Allen, always building something cool. Usually has something for me for bike shows. Even when he doesn't, I still love him. He's a good dude. But definitely hope to run into you. And then there's this, what is it? Jackass number 2 or something like that. Dumbass, stupid, something, whatever. Blake Allen, my boy. Hopefully you and Tail Gunner get to come down and hang out with us for a little while. And by the way, these are comments on Facebook and YouTube. I've got Instagram running over here, man, but they don't allow the comments to go on there. But that's just the deal, man. But yeah. Barefoot Landing, cool stuff going on. Definitely making a stop on there. Like my Thursday, I'm basically going north. I can get up in the morning. Gotta get some breakfast in you. Which, by the way, Bubba's Bar and Grill serves a mean biker breakfast, and it's like $10. You should stop by and have a beer in your breakfast. Then heading north, man, we're gonna hit Barefoot Landing. And then we're gonna be on our way to Beach Customs in Little River because they're having a swap meet. Cool stuff going on. This is good old school biker stuff, man. Stuff that you still want to see happening. The guys at Beach Customs, super great guys. They work on old motorcycles. They work on new motorcycles. They're having a cool swap meet. Last year they had a swap meet. It was a big deal. I had a bike show that day. I couldn't make it. They've extended it to 2 days, and by gum, I'm gonna make it. So we'll ride up there on our way on Thursday and go hang out with them. That'll be the 14th, man. But they're also having the swap meet on the 15th. If you want to set up at the thing, man, it's free. Bring your own setup. There's going to be a food truck, man. There's going to be parts. I'm going to go over there and kick some tires, see if they've got a Springer front end for my chopper over there. It's the never ending search, man. It's a never ending search. So make sure you check them out now. And also, look, man, if you got any problems while you're in town, give them a shout, man. I'm sure they'll hook you up, man, get you back on your way during bike week. They'll take care of you. They're good folks. The Dollhouse, already mentioned this again. North Coast kind of stuff, man. This is North Myrtle Beach. On your way back from the swap meet and all this stuff like that. When it gets it's air conditioned in there, guys. It's air conditioned in there. You should totally go in, cool yourself down, have a nice cold drink with some hot ladies. And Wednesday, May 13th, which is tomorrow, folks. You've got time to get over there. It's their spring rally welcome party, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure they have an amateur contest every Wednesday. So something to go check out. And ladies, if you're just looking for some money, I believe it's $1,000 to the winner. Nothing to lose but your dignity. But money can buy that back. It's no big deal. Free wings with drink purchase, half off rally week tees, all kinds. Yeah, there it is. $1,000 amateur contest every Wednesday. So make sure you check that out. We'll stop in. We have to stop in. It's my job. We'll have to stop. I just got to make sure that they've got, some magazines lined up. I'll buy a nice cold root beer, hang out for a little while in there. Yeah, cool, man. You might have that Springer. It's got to be a long Springer if it's going to be for the chopper. That's always the problem. If I can find a Springer that's long enough, it's got square bar. I want round bar. I'm picky. I don't know. It doesn't even have to be nice. I can get it re-chromed. But that's my current swap meet look there. All right, the Dollhouse all week long, by the way, guys. You can go in there every night of the week. I will tell you this, man. I've been during the day and I can get a seat. If you go at night, my God, that place is jamming. They do have motorcycle parking that's close to the door, so make sure you check that out. Do that, go to it, have fun. Visit us online, book your VIP trip right there with this QR code. That's also in the magazine. Another one, Hillbilly's Garage. They've been advertising with us for a few rallies now. 10% off tires for all you guys that are going to do some burnouts, which you should. It's bike rally time. Do some burnouts. Get 10% off your tires. This is also in the same plaza as Bubba's and Fishtails, so you can park your bike over there and let Hillbilly take care of your motorcycle repairs and tires, and get a cold drink and hang out while you're doing it. So very, very cool. Hillbilly's Garage, motorcycle parts, repairs, and tires right there on Dick Pond Road, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And like I said, Fishtails. Now look, this is the coolest thing. This is why I love doing stuff over at Bubba's, because they're right beside Fishtails and they're right beside Hillbillies. If you're looking for like apparel, parts for your motorcycle, cool stuff like that, Fishtails has got it. It's like going to Goodwill, only it's all motorcycle stuff. And it's nice stuff, man. They don't take in junk, man. This is nice stuff. If you need some shirts, apparel, parts, like dude, I always go in there. I was looking for a seat. They had one that was real damn close to what I needed. Wasn't quite it, man, but great people over there. They ride too, man. So it's one of those things, man. You can get a beer from Bubba's, walk over to Fishtails, do some shopping, or hell, guys, if you don't want to go shopping, sit in Bubba's, hang out, chill, have a good time. Let your ladies go next door, and they'll do the shopping for you. See, this Carl guy, he's all over it. He knows. This guy knows. I'm telling you, and he's just absolutely 100% right. Great people. I love hanging out with them. Which of course Bubba's and they've got Sunday Fun Day ride. They've got live music, Friday night bike night. Of course our bike show on Saturday. But look, this is seriously a place that you can stop into any day of the week, any day of the year, but also during the bike rally and hang out with the locals, people that really do ride. They'll be hanging out over here. Look, they got some great specials going on. I'm telling you, man, my favorite places to be for sure. And then, of course, Barnacle Bill's down on Myrtle's Inlet, back down to the south. Notice all this stuff was in Myrtle Beach and North Myrtle and Little River, and now we're back down. There's stuff going on all up and down the coast, guys. Barnacle Bill's Raw Rum and Raw Bar, which is the home of Chop Suey, Chopper and Antique Bike Show, but also the home of really good food, cold beer. They've got a Thursday night bike night at 7 p.m. Good times to be had there. It's just, I'm telling you, this is where you need to be. So make sure you get out there and ride up and down the coast. There is no reason to not see it all. Don't go to the same places and just hang out. Like you listen to people online that go, "Oh, Myrtle's Inlet." Man, there's stuff everywhere. Go ride your motorcycle. I mean, there's shit to see. There's people to hang out with. That's what you need to be doing. Again, if you're looking for stuff, I covered it up with my cool trophy here. You got to pick up the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine right here in print every single month on time since August of 1998. Back in the late 1900s. Again, man, this is our 28th year in print. In August, we'll turn officially 28. So we're almost there, man. But this is it. This is your source of local biker information, events, advertisers, things coming up, things going down. And that's what you need to be picking up on the daily. They've got them all up and down the coast in Myrtle Beach. I've got some reps down there that are doing a great job for us. But that's the deal, guys. I wanted to get on here real quick. Again, now, if you are usually getting our email blast and text blast, all you got to do is wait for that because it's all set up and it'll come to you tomorrow. If you haven't signed up for that stuff already, you should pick up the magazine because that's realistic. But if you're lazy, that's cool too. You can always go to our website, which is fullthrottlemagazine.com. It's going to look a lot like this. And then if you scroll down on it, you'll see all the good stuff. You can buy some merch. You'll see something that says subscribe to our events and news updates. If you click on that bad boy right there, it'll take a second to verify that you are a human being. And then it'll ask you some really tough questions like, what's your name? What's your email address? If you want to be texted, you can also add your phone number and you can get this stuff emailed to you. And it looks a lot like this when it comes to you. But, it'll be events all up and down the North and South Carolina. So make sure you sign up for that stuff, guys. FullThrottleMagazine.com, or do the right thing. Pick up a local magazine at one of your local biker-friendly businesses. Read it cover to cover. We've even got Thunder Zone, man. Thunder, he's a local South Carolina Myrtle Beach guy too. He's been drawing cartoons for this magazine and others, but for this magazine since like 2001. Very cool guy, lives the biker life, man. Been writing about it for years and years and years. Also, by the way, Thunder does a map in Myrtle Beach and Myrtle's Inlet, man. So you'll see it. I think it's green this year. But it's a big, 11 by 14 thing. It's got some cool places to go on it. Pick it up when you see it. It is not drawn to scale, guys, but you can get the picture out of it. And one last thing that I forgot, and it's not on this because it's not an official Myrtle Beach advertiser, but on Friday night, for all you local Greensboro, North Carolina people, Friday night at the Pilot House in Little River, South Carolina, Jeff Schmidt of Springer's hosts his Springer's party at the Pilot House, right? If you come in with your Springer's shirt on, he will buy your beer on Friday, May 15th from like 4 to 7 p.m., man. So make sure you check that out too if you're local. Or hey, man, just like get a marker and get like a white shirt and write Springer's on it and go over there and he'll buy you some beer, man. Tell him Lincoln said it was okay. Uh, uh, you, you had to go pick that up yourself, man. You had to. Carl, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate that very, very much. It's a lot going on, man. So we try to keep you abreast of things. But that's what we've got going on, guys. Look, I got to get out of here because I got a couple things to do. I got to load up all my shit so I can get down to the beach so I can have fun with you guys. But if you're going down to Myrtle Beach, man, make sure to check us out. Go back, rewind this, watch it again, or pick up your Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. You'll know exactly where to hang out with us. But that's it. That's 23 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. You'll never get it back, but I appreciate you spending it with us. We're going to get out of here, get down to the beach, and have a good time. We'll see you out there.